1, 2, hit it!
What's up, people? This is TY, and anytime I want to party or check what's going on in any city, anywhere, I have to check out the Guestlist network. That's the place, that's the spot, that's what's going on. Real fun.
Yo, it's Oshi here from the Guestlist network. We're kicking back in our second home, the gramophone. I'm here with the big man Ty. How you doing?
What's going on, Oshi?
Just hanging out, man. Really good to meet you. Good to hang out.
Good to see you.
So you've been in the game for a minute, yeah?
Yeah, people say that. People say that. Yeah.
I mean, I know there's been this space in music that you've always occupied as long as I've known hip hop, and I've been listening to hip hop music in the UK for a very long time. How many studio albums have you done now?
We've done about 4 albums, studio albums, and then I've done collaborations and other records. So it's quite a big catalog.
Wicked. And this latest one, Some Kind of Fool.
Yeah.
What inspired the name there?
Well, the title of the album is Special Kind of Fool, and it's really just a look at how the UK kind of really looks upon hip-hop artists, or people that make, you know, when people frown, when a society frowns upon a particular person or a particular group of people because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
Yet within the actual the thing itself, people are very serious or very focused. I really wanted to kind of laugh at the idea that hip-hop is fickle or we're not important by calling myself a fool, when really we are. So it's just a kind of a sideway glance at society and saying, yeah, I'm a fool. Right, that's right, I'm a fool.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But I'm not a fool at the same time.
Of course not. I mean,
but yeah.
Okay, I got an interesting one. I was talking to Akana a little while ago,
Yes, sir.
and I was asking him who else is talking sense, and your name came up. Right? Now we're here talking about what's not and what is real hip hop.
Okay.
I'd like to ask you, who else out there is doing that hip hop?
Okay. A lot of people are doing good music. So even if you're not doing what we would consider to be traditional hip hop, you're still important. I'm not denigrating anybody's importance.
Right.
I'll definitely say that. Akala, absolutely. AKS, absolutely. Logic, Big Cakes, Self-Taught, Short Man, loads of people, loads of artists. Maestro, Scandal, Black Swang, Maneuver, loads of people. But then that's even just the hip hop level. Even on the, obviously Devlin's coming through now, so that's going to be interesting to see.
So I'd like to say, guys, if you go back and do your research, there I think you might see the essence of hip hop in the UK right there with that bunch of artists.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some stuff
There's definitely a bunch. There's definitely a good bunch.
Now you're still doing big things. I hear you were out in Croatia for the Garden Festival.
That's right.
It must have been a big look out there.
Yeah, it's been Garden Festival was brilliant. I've done a few festivals in Europe that have been really great. So it's just been a continuous thing, hitting them with live band. I'm actually going back in October to do a whole bunch of doing about 11 cities.
All with live band across
All
Europe.
with live band across Europe.
Nice.
So if you check the website timemusic.co.uk,
You can catch those
all
dates.
the dates.
Right. So you play. I see. Last time I saw you was a real London street fest kind of real hip hop show. And you play jazz cafe, and you do the festivals and many different kinds of venues and audiences. What's your thing? Where you were happiest? Which of those? What's your best place to perform?
I think the Jazz Cafe show was one of my favorite shows because it really, if you go to that, you catch up. The vibe, like I couldn't have a show like that every week. It was too intense. It was like people really wanted it to pop off, and it was packed, ridiculously. And then it was like the slightest little vibe explosion. So I think Me with the Live Band is a great example of what is possible in hip hop.
Right.
Me with the DJ is another great example. We love to DJ Big Ted and DJ Business. Holding down individually. I believe in hip hop music, and when I say hip hop, some people say, "Oh yeah, you believe in the old school thing." No, hip hop is hip hop. Just because new people do it now and they might be a bit more relaxed about it, or everyone's just doing freestyles or stuff like that, doesn't mean it's not important.
And that's when you see from an artist. When you go to the live show, you can see whether they're UK, they're American, you can see how hip hop they bring it. I definitely see the show consists of a lot of those elements of real hip hop. Which is it's a big look. You have to go and see this Jazz Cafe show, it sounds like too.
That's definitely.
Will you be doing that again?
Not Jazz Cafe for now, but the next, I think at the end of the year we're doing Albany. We got an exclusive for you actually. We got a hip hop video that I did with a group called SK Invitationals. If Europe is finished, you can get that.
Nice.
And that's crazy because it's me with like a 12-piece band, and it's like it's a video, music video. So we're all playing together at the same time. It's crazy because we're like walking through a tunnel. It's 2 different speeds. So that's coming up right now. The Heart Is Breaking single is just come out. We just kind of pushed it out there. No big fanfare. Just there you go, people. Something extra. So it's crazy because the Heart Is Breaking remixes have got like drum and bass remixes, garage remixes, dubstep remixes, all of that stuff.
Now you got thousands of people following you on Twitter. You're big in the Twitter game out there, and I see like you're interacting an awful lot with your people out there.
I've always seen the actual platform of actually artists speaking with audience as the next thing in music.
Direct interaction.
I've always seen that as an important thing, and I've actually encouraged other artists to like, don't miss out, don't get stush. We get, you get taught to be like, you need to handle people like this.
That's right. You follow me and I'll follow 2 people.
Yeah, you know, I am who I am, and you like me, you like my music, so I dispel all of that. If we speak on Facebook, if you ask me a question, if I can answer it, I will. If it's, as long as it's not the stupidness like, oh yeah, we should do a tune together, and I don't know who you are, that doesn't make sense. But it's really, I really embrace that, and I think that as an artist, it really suits the type of music and the certain type of ethos that I'm putting together. Because my thing is, I'm a normal person. That's my stage persona. Is I'm a regular guy. We can sit down and talk about Big Brother if you want. We can sit down and talk about food, cooking, if you want. I'm not too hard to do that. And the remit for being able to communicate with people on an everyday basis, I love it.
Any songs in the making, any concepts, anything you're ready to do a project on?
I think at the moment, Oshi, what I'm trying to do, what I'm thinking about is the new music, I want to separate it. So I want to separate the experimental stuff, because I always include that into the album. I want to separate the experimental stuff from the actual straight hip hop stuff. So if I do some African stuff, the Afrobeat stuff, spoken word, or any other twist up stuff, I want to make that something else, and then make the hip hop side of Thai something else as well. So I'm kind of like, I think I'm about to split it into 2.
I see a few of your videos. I know you represent London hard. I'm sure I've seen you around here somewhere doing your thing. You're always looking very London.
You want more of a shot in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Is this your spot though, London? You know, is anywhere else in the world you'd like to live, or?
One of the favourite places I like to visit is Israel.
Right.
Yeah, Tel Aviv. I really like Tel Aviv.
That's interesting.
I'm in love with Berlin.
Okay.
And obviously I'm in love with New York and LA.
That's a couple of interesting ones for you though.
Yeah.
Israel and Berlin.
Yeah.
You like Miami?
Miami, I do like. Miami's wild. Yeah, it's wild. So, you know, it's to me, it's about jumping back and forth to different places, and I'm so glad that hip hop allowed me to travel so much.
Yeah.
So, you know, I could never be the same person. Yeah, I'll never be like, it's just when you go to Africa and you go to certain places and you're just like, okay, you know what, wow, You can't come back and just be minimal. You can't just think initially about things. You're like, wow, you know, it shakes you up a little bit. Yeah, you know, when you see youths kind of running wild on the street, you get a different perspective because you can see how they can be running wild here and not be running wild somewhere else because the society's got a certain control where we don't have them. So it's just little things like that.
Well, it's been good catching up, right?
Definitely so.
And I look forward to seeing you out on the road. And we're going to have that hot video for you coming up shortly.